Helping isn't just about helping. It's about intent, it's about attitude, and it's about communication. A bunch of years ago, Dean and I were working with an IT team with a medium-sized company. We were there to help these folks get better at communication. And we were talking to them about what their standard process is, what they do when somebody asks them for help. And one of their team members told a story about one person calling them up with a problem with their computer. And this person was saying, the second I saw that this person was calling me, I knew what the problem was and I knew what the solution was because it's always the same thing over and over and over again. So what this person told us he did was he picked up the phone and just put it down on the desk. And the person started describing their situation, which the IT person literally never heard, because what he did was he picked up his phone, put it down on the desk, stood up, left his desk, left his office, walked down the hall, went to this person's office, and just walked past them as they were still talking on the phone, thinking that they were talking to them. He didn't say a word to this person, walked right past the person, went to the computer, fixed it, and left, all without saying a word. Now, the way we saw it, this person helped, sure. They took the actions of helping, and maybe they had the intention of helping, but they had no attitude of helping, and they had no communication skills around helping. And as a result, they kind of hurt the other person more than they helped them. Yes, sure, they helped the other person in the moment by solving their problem in the moment. But clearly, this problem had come up many times before. And because this IT person had never communicated about how to avoid it, or perhaps had never effectively communicated how to avoid it in the future, it was continuing to come up. So we taught these folks how to not just leap into action and solve the problem, but to also recognize that the interaction, the communication is absolutely crucial to their job, which means when someone calls you up with a problem, it's really important to communicate that you hear them and that you understand them. It's also really important to let them know that you will be doing something about it. It's also really valuable to spell out what the solution is, if possible, so that they can take care of it in the future themselves. Communicating about helping is at least as important as the action of helping. Now, even if you're not an IT person, even if you're not part of a team that provides a service, this is going to be useful to you, because I think each one of us as a professional interacts with other folks all the time. It can be coworkers, it can be other folks that we're working with on any particular project. But of course, it is especially valuable to professional service folks. So if you want to build professional relationships, don't just leap into action helping other folks. Make sure as you interact with folks that you bring an intention to help. Make sure that you bring an attitude of helping so that they can tell you want to help. And then make sure you communicate around the helping. Communicate what you could possibly do, and communicate perhaps how you do it. If you do all of those things, you're going to create a sense of integrity and trust in the folks that you're talking to, and they're going to want to have professional relationship.